Hey, so this is going to be their karma for hurting you reading. Uh, Not very fun, but I guess something we have to find out. Let's see. Okay. Ooh. So looks like you have moved on from this person because they were unfair to you. And so you decided that there is no more waiting around. There is no more fighting with this person. See, you have even turned your back to this person. You don't even care if they come back to you to reconcile, to give back, to apologize, to explain themselves. It doesn't matter to you because you understood and realized that basically justice here is just moving away from them. Okay. You could also moved cities, countries, or like recently moved or are planning to move during perhaps even Libra season. So in like 2 weeks or a month or so. So then we get Ace of Wands, so new beginning. So you want a new passionate beginning with someone else. Perhaps you have someone in mind already. Also could be that you are moving to pursue your creativity. So maybe you're not interested in love and relationships at this point, but there is something creatively or artistically that you want to pursue, or maybe it's a part of healing to express yourself creatively. So that's why Ace of Wands is here. Also, I'm sensing here this person from whom you have moved on wants to come back to reconcile, but the energy with the Ace of Wands here is not necessarily the most romantic and loving one. It's probably just passionate energy, and I think that's also what you're moving away from the passionate energy, because you want something more stable here. Yeah, you want something stable. As I was just saying, King of Pentacles, you are focusing on your stability, money, comfortable life, luxuries, invested in your own self. Someone here also is pursuing education, taking courses, whether online or from university, it doesn't matter, but just learning something new, working on your skills, trying to become better at something, and maybe monetize some hobby or again something creative here, and you're trying to figure out how to make this wand into a pentacle. So meaning how you can take what you already can do well artistically or creatively and turn it into money and abundance for yourself. Or also could be that you have met a new person who happens to be in the King of Pentacles energy, stable, grounded, who wants commitment, someone loyal. Could literally be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but doesn't have to be. See, but they here are impatient. So this person whom you just met with these kinds of qualities is very impatient and wants to pursue you, and perhaps wants to also a new passionate beginning with you, but it seems like you here may not be as interested just yet, because you don't want something that's just passionate. It does have potential to grow into something more stable because this is a King of Pentacles. However, we'll have to look into it a bit more. Let's see. Yeah, you are walking away from the past because you realize that although you have experienced a lot emotionally, and maybe you have even matured emotionally a lot with the past person, but there is no more growth there. So you had 8 of Cups that you had to walk away from, but what you want is those 2 of Cups, right? So you want that reciprocal, equal relationship that you didn't have here. So you had to pack your shit and go, basically. Maybe even in the middle of the night, literally. Yeah, because that person wasn't offering you anything that you wanted, specifically anything stable. Because you see, Page of Pentacles not only is something immature, like let's say you've been dating for like years now and living together and planning to marry that person, but they couldn't offer you stability, comfortable life, security. Maybe their own finances are struggling, and you see like the King of Pentacles is the one holding the pentacle and the one who can provide it for you, right? The Page is just like a little small offer. The Page is, you know, is about like a first date, or you know, like a small gift or like a small gesture, which is not something that you would want from the person with whom you have been for years. You know what I mean? So I think that's the problem here with the past person. Yeah, and the thing is, you have waited a long time for them, and you waited and waited and waited, but it didn't the plants, what am I trying to say? You have planted seeds, but you haven't seen them grow, basically, and you are waiting on the ships to come in, and the ship is just not coming in for you because it's not for you, basically, here. At the same time, as you have realized this, the person from the past has been very anxious, because what they have realized, and see, you both are looking into 2 different directions, right? So you took action with the Wands here, and you decided to basically move away from them while they want to talk, and they're in their head and anxious about what they are going to say, basically, with the 8 of Wands here. They want to communicate fast or travel to you. Maybe they don't know anymore where you live. Maybe you have moved, right? And they just want to come to you and, you know, probably say sweet nothings and like all of those things, maybe even apologize. Actually, let's ask, why do they want to come to you? What is this all about? Why does this person want to come to you? Interesting, because they realize that you could be their soulmate. And by that I mean, it's very, the relationship with you has always been easy for this person. It's like they don't have to impress you, you know, like you already like them exactly for who they are, and you see them for who they are, and you have offered them friendship, love, and loyalty. But I just don't feel like they have been like, you see how mom is offering the cup here to a child, and the child is not even trying to take it. So maybe you have been offering endlessly to this person, but they just refused to take the cup. And so what happens then is that balance, right, with the 6 here, so balance has to be restored. And so you decided, well, if this person is not going to bring me justice, right, as we have seen here, if they're not going to bring me justice, you could be dealing with a Libra also. If they're not going to bring me justice, I'm gonna go and, you know, give it to myself, basically. Yeah, I think this person was given to other people with the 3 of Cups. So perhaps you were in like a third party situation, which means that, you know, 3 is a crowd. And you see, you are trying to give your cup to one person and they're hesitating, but at the same time they are sharing cups with other people. So like, it literally makes no sense, right? And you were just trying to figure out like, why is this person not accepting my cup? And you were thinking that you were not good enough for them. In the meantime, they are here being with people who are not even half of you, right? Because 3 is half of 6, so they're not even half of you. And, you know, perhaps like not more than one person, but at the same time, you know, I think it took you a long time to figure it out and to see them for who they are. And then for some others of you, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be that you were just not a priority to them. So maybe they were a workaholic and, you know, constantly trying to achieve some goals, and just they couldn't emotionally provide for you what you deserved. And yeah, it looks like you just grew very dissatisfied with them, because it takes two to make it work, but it just seemed like it was too much for you to do it all on your own. Okay. So we have here Nine of Pentacles. So let me just double check. Yeah. So Wheel of Fortune with Nine of Pentacles. So basically, you realize that you felt alone in the relationship. You felt like the only person who was doing all the work was you. And you realize that you already have 9 pentacles, and the biggest amount in tarot is 10, right? So all you need is to literally just get that 1 pentacle. And this person here, again, with Page of Pentacles, they're not giving you this 1 pentacle. Like, all they had to do was give you 1. You already have 9. So just let that sink in. You already have 9. You only need 1, and this person can't even do that. Okay, so yeah, so with the Wheel of Fortune, you again you came to this conclusion after giving them chance and chance and chance after chance that it's just not worth it. And I think that for some time you it was really hard for you to let it go, but at the same time you realize that if it's meant to work out, it's going to in divine timing, right? So Wheel of Fortune sometimes also is like, you know, if it's meant to be, it's gonna happen. So the signs here, as you can see at the borders, are all fixed signs, right? So Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. So it could be either your sign, their sign, maybe some of you have that in your charts. But basically, it's not so much about the signs, it's about the energy, right? A fixed energy is stubborn, and once it's decided what it wants, that's what it's got to do, right? So you decided that, you know, no more waiting around. I'm just gonna go grab all of my pentacles, all of my 9 pentacles, and I'm just gonna share them with the ones who are worth sharing with, right? Because this person can't even give me 1 pentacle, you know. And so yeah, it wasn't equal from the start. Yeah, so you had to balance yourself out. You had to be the one who balances your own inner masculine and feminine energies. You could be dealing with someone who is in like their distorted masculine or feminine energy, basically meaning that they had to balance themselves out, and you realize that being with them makes you imbalanced, right? Also card of Sagittarius here with being a Temperance card, but more importantly, it's about, you see how she's pouring from one cup to another, and she's the only one who's doing that. So I think you were pouring into them, and instead of them pouring into you, like, you had to do your part and then do their part, and they weren't even grateful for that. That's what I'm sensing here also. Also, maybe you have broken up with them during Sagittarius season. So end of November, December, like last year or something. Yeah, so maybe that's significant for someone. Okay. And so now I think you are very suspicious of them, and you basically are holding back from them, because again, you realize that, see, now you have received the pentacle, but you have many more. So although you got in 1, you have 3 more, right? And you have worked really hard for them. You worked for your own stability, you worked for your own comfort. So where you are currently in life, you deserved it, you know, and so you are sitting comfortably. And even though you were left in the cold, right, because you are here in the jacket, you were left all alone, but at the same time you are sitting comfortably, even though you have to protect yourself, right? I'm also seeing like a rose, and you know how they say a rose has thorns to protect itself. So it's something similar here. It's like this person was that one person who got to hold a rose, like you allowed them to, maybe you were like more vulnerable with them than you usually would be in relationship, but they didn't appreciate it, or they took advantage of that. That's also what I'm seeing here. Yeah, and so now Two of Cups is what you want. You see how instead of being the one doing all the work, you want someone to reciprocate, right? And I'm also seeing that this is what's coming for you. So you worked really hard. You have been the one who, you know, balanced yourself out, and now you can move into this new relationship or opportunity here. Let's see. See, it's a bit of a mix from what I'm getting with old energy and new energy. So you also could be somewhere in between, just like here she's in between water and earth, and here one stands in water and one on earth. So are you probably still a bit imbalanced, a little bit, just a little bit concerned with where exactly you stand? That's what I'm getting. So maybe you've met someone new, but you don't know them that well, and you don't know if like you should give your cup to them, if they will reciprocate also. And water and earth here is about our emotional stability, as well as our you know, material stability. So like physical stability, so money, security, comforts, like all of those things, right? So yeah, maybe also dealing with this person from the past either left you broke, or you know, you had to lose something that meant for you something materialistically, like I don't know, car, house, apartment you like living in, you know, something like that, that you obviously can gain with someone else, but still, you know. And let's see, I want to ask about what is this past person. No, actually, you know what, I don't really even want to ask about the past person. Let's ask about this Two of Cups, right? So what is this, who is this new person? Let's see. Who is this new person? You know, because you deserve a new person after dealing with all the bullshit. So let's see what's that. Looks like you do have a lot of options here. It's not gonna be easy choosing though, right? Because what you want, you know, you want Two of Cups, so you know you want that equal, reciprocal, mutual love, right? The two soulmates. Yeah, but you have quite a few options, and it's not easy to choose. And also I'm seeing it's not just in love, it's in life in general, right? Maybe you want to start a business, go back to school, move to another country, you know, maybe yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to do with love, like you're just thinking about your next steps, and also trying to be strategic about it. That's what I'm seeing as well. Let's see, what advice can you give? Yeah, whatever you choose, you're going to be victorious with the Six of Wands. Also I'm thinking that with the Six of Wands here, you have to make a choice, right? So don't be the person for whom the choice is being made, right? So you be the one who's choosing, basically, is what I'm saying, right? Because you take action and you go after what you want. So whatever it is, you know, career, money, stability, relationship, friendship, I don't know, doesn't matter. Whatever you decide, you go after that, and you will be victorious once you are the one who's taking action. Okay, let's ask if you do want new love, What should you look for? Interesting. Hierophant, but reversed. So you should look out for someone who is going to be loyal to you, and a relationship that is going to be reciprocal, like I said, and you will know probably from the start who that person is going to be, because this is exactly what you don't want, right? You don't want someone who is messing with you, with your feelings, and then that affects your ability to manifest the things that you want in life, you know, in other areas. So yeah, you also want someone who I'm seeing is like spiritually aligned. So whatever it is that you believe in, you want them to be of same mind. So yeah, exactly, like soulmates, right? Is the person who's on the same wavelengths. So how are you going to notice this person though? Like, you have so many options now. So for once, because you're going to be at peace, you're going to feel comfortable with them, you know. Again, soulmate energy, you're going to know because you're going to know. Like, your intuition is going to tell you, and it's not something you're going to really question, right? And it's going to be equal, right? They bring two of wands, you bring two of wands, you know. I don't know, you ask them out on a date, they ask you out on a date. It's going to be like a very reciprocal kind of energy, exactly what you want. So you will know once you know, and if you have to question it, then it's not that. Hope it makes sense. Cool. Okay, so we have the Hanged One. Also, don't rush into it. Observe, take your time, and if someone is impatient and is rushing you, that's not the right person for you. So that's for someone. Also, maybe either you or they could be a Pisces, maybe Taurus, maybe fire sign. What else? So we also have the Emperor reversed, and we have Page of Swords reversed. So what I'm thinking here is you have to be the one who communicates clearly. So whatever it is that you want from this new person, you have to let them know up front. It's not exactly about like wasting time, it's just more about respect. So respect them and respect yourselves. Also, try not to be too rigid. Maybe this person is not going to look exactly how you envisioned, or I don't know, be of the height you want, or like something stupid like that. But they may not be exactly, you know, how you thought they were going to be like or look like, but you know, give them a chance. also here, like, don't be mean, you know, like allow people to approach you, you know. Don't be too unapproachable, right? Like, don't be just be more in your feminine energy, okay? Yeah, Queen of Wands, the one who takes action, but at the same time the one who's like very charismatic, approachable, likable. People notice her when she enters the room, that kind of energy, right? And the queen could also be Aries, because Emperor and Queen of Wands, or like I said, fire sign. But maybe like a little mysterious with the black cat here, but still in your feminine power. So I don't know, hopefully that's helpful. Let's see, is there anything else that we need to know? Because I feel like this was more of a like you already know what you need to know. With the past person, there is no more second, fifth, 10th, 30th chances. You already let all of that go. You're just here waiting for new love. I don't even know if you care about like what karma they get, because it looks like you have just don't care about it. But let's see if there's anything else that you need to know though. Yeah, Nine of Cups, you are going to get what you want, so don't worry about that, whatever that looks like. Again, maybe it's not a relationship, maybe it's a career, promotion, moving, hobbies, traveling, whatever it is for you, you're gonna get it. And also Nine of Cups, again, just like I said, with the Nine of Pentacles, right? 10 is the ultimate. So you already have 9, so you only need that 1 cup. You get to your where is it, to your 2 of cups, right? Yeah, you get to your 2 of cups. So basically what I'm saying is be happy first within yourself, and then you are going to get to that 2 of cups, because someone is going to bring it to you, right? Yeah, so you're going to be the one who attracts that, and you're going to receive it. There you go. Okay, is there anything else? Yeah, don't be too defensive, because you already been through a lot with the 9 of Wands, and it's that wounded warrior card, right? So don't be too defensive. If you don't like someone, be honest with them, because 9 and 9 is the solitary energy, also like being single. So if you feel like you're not ready, you want to be single, be single. No one says you have to do things at a certain time, or there's a certain limit or whatever. You just do you, and you do what you need to do for yourself. Okay, I guess not that it's really important, but since this reading technically is about the karma for the person who hurt you, let's, I guess, ask about them, because let's just be a bit nosy. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. So now that you're gone, now they see your value. Well, I mean, that usually happens, right? Yeah, so I think that that's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, they knew exactly who you were, and now that they lost you, all they can do is just cry you a river, I guess. Oop. Yeah, because Judgment here is reversed, so you're not giving them a second chance, like I said, and they know it, which is the most important part. So I don't know if they're going to be coming back to you, crawling back to you, but just trust and believe that they are going through it. And yeah, they already know that they lost like a very good person. So it doesn't matter if, like what the karma really is, I guess what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, just try to forgive, let it go. Whatever's meant to happen is going to happen. Focus on yourself, right? Because Queen of Pentacles is the one who knows their self-worth. She knows what she brings to the table. She's abundant. She's wise, she's smart, she's a good mother. She takes care of people she loves. She takes care of things around her. She's the one who organizes, controls, manages, so use that energy to your benefit. And if you are thinking of, with those 7 of Cups, of your own business and creative pursuits, maybe put this Queen of Pentacles energy to that also, right? And maybe you're going to meet the soulmate person when you are happy pursuing your goals, and it's just kind of going to happen. So don't worry about the new love. It's going to happen how it's meant to happen. Yeah, and this person, again, with the Judgment in reverse, it's like I feel like they knew that on some level maybe you were soulmates, or like you treated them really well, and they knew that like they shouldn't mess with you, but at the same time like they did. So why do these people never learn? Yeah. Oh, the Tower. Yeah, because the Tower happened. So they thought that they were like almighty, and they were just going to treat you however they wanted to treat you. But yeah, God said not today, basically. Let's see what else. Yeah, the Devil is here because they were toxic, created some trouble. They wanted you to be codependent on them. Maybe they tried to control you financially. Maybe they tried to tell you what to do. I'm also seeing someone here who's like a heavy drinker, someone who drinks a lot, and basically they were just trying to bring some chaos. Because you see, the second we started to talking about this person from the past, we get the Tower and the Devil. They could be also like Capricorn or Scorpio, but I mean that doesn't really matter. Again, it's just energy. Yeah, so obviously they wanted you to be stuck on them. They wanted you to be stagnant. Also, someone here is jealous. Jealous of what? Why are you jealous? Yeah, they're jealous because they can see that what you have planted is going to grow, is you are going to be abundant. And abundant doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be financially stable, although with the Queen of Pentacles here, you probably are very smart with your money. It just means that you're going to be abundant in all ways, right? You're going to be happy, free, peace of mind, you know, good relationship, good family life, like all of those things. And I'm also feeling like you're looking at this person with the side eye, like, really, why did you have to do that, right? You were trying to water them as well, so you poured into them a lot of your time, energy, and emotions, and they just like try to mess with you and yeah, just treated you unfairly here. So I guess what they're also jealous, I'm hearing of you being compassionate. Yeah, I think they're jealous also because it's like you always knew the right thing to say, like you were always very comforting to this person, and all you tried to do is like protect them, and you wanted to grow together. So maybe you were married here, right, with the ring here, but that didn't work out. I mean, obviously, if you know you're no longer together, but yeah, it's just like you waited too long for something that somehow intuitively you also knew was never really going to happen. So I don't know who that's for, but also may be relevant here. Yeah, with the World card, you are starting something new because this cycle has ended. The devil, you don't have to worry about that anymore, so we're just going to close that. You don't have to worry about that anymore because you are starting fresh, you're starting new, you're being reborn here, and also you are focusing on yourself. And I think with the purple here you also became more spiritual, and with the wands here, you're taking matters into your own hands. And maybe I'm also seeing wands, not wands, but I also see them as like candles, like pillar candles. So maybe you're here also manifesting, like with the moon, working with the moon, and you know, asking for what it is that you want here. Yeah, and I don't think you are even really looking at this person from the past. You don't even see them the same anymore. And I think you were unstable with them for quite some time, but yeah, but not anymore. And also the World card is the last one of major arcana, right? The 21. And 21 now is year 21, right? You see here 21. So it could be that you now know that in 2021 you've put an end to it. Like this relationship with this person from the past has ended. You're not interested in reconciling, apologies, going back, like all of that. I think you've given it enough time and thought and energy, maybe even money, and it's like blood, sweat, and tears that you've put into it, and it just, you know, it just didn't grow. But you now know that you are going to grow what you've planted, but without this person and somewhere else, basically. Maybe also I'm seeing here kids, so maybe you have kids with this person, but it looks like maybe you are raising them by yourself right now, but you are going to meet someone who will assist you with that task. Okay, what else? Let's ask, I guess, what would this person tell you if they could from the past? Like if you needed, let's say you needed closure from them. I obviously don't recommend like going back, talking to them, or, you know, asking them, because they just don't seem like an honest person who would tell you exactly what happened if something has happened because of three-party situation. So I don't recommend that. But let's say if they could give you the closure, if they could tell you something, what would that be? What would they want you to know? Oh wow, Magician here. So I think the first one is, they would tell you, first of all, this person was and is still manipulative. They would tell you that, even though I feel like that's not what they would, how do I say it? Their higher self would tell you that you are more than capable and worthy, and you have all the tools here that you need to create the life that you want. See how I was talking about her holding here like candles, and technically it's wand, right? But like here she took it and she's holding it, right? And even though technically this doesn't look like the same person, but the energy is here, right? So you came from 21 to 1. So basically what I'm trying to say is that this person, they already know that you have started something new here. You've started fresh. You put an end to this never-ending cycle with them, and you now are banking on yourself. So where you were expecting something from them, like maybe even, like I said, from marriage or this connection that was toxic from them, you're no longer doing that. You're focusing on your own self, and you're manifesting and creating for yourself. And also here I'm noticing that the garden here, right? So remember how on Queen of Pentacles also here, so she has this beautiful garden, and then the energy of Nine of Pentacles right here, she is also in the garden, right? So with that said, what I'm seeing here as well is that you have been now with this with these plants you've been taking care of here, you realize that your own biggest investment is you, because you are planting the seeds within a fertile soil within yourself. And I'm actually a bit surprised that the Empress card hasn't popped up yet. But what I'm sensing here is like you are growing into your own. So maybe you also were a bit afraid of being on your own, and, you know, not knowing which path to take and if you are capable. But even this person knows that you are more than capable. You have all of the tools that you need. And you see how also here Devil as well, which is interesting, right? Is shown as above, so below, and the same Magician shows, right, as above, so below. But the difference between these two energies is that the Devil is a toxic energy, right? He wants to keep people bound despite their free will, and he wants to make them, right? He wants to force them into doing something. Whereas Magician is the ones who can manipulate the energy, right, but doesn't force people. So you always, also you should know from this person, is what they're saying is that you have free will and use it wisely, because as Magician, you know, you are the co-creator of your destiny, right? And this person knows how powerful you are. They know how strong you are, and they understand that they basically messed up here, but you are going to create something beautiful for yourself, by yourself, on your own. And that's the energy to be in, right? Okay, let's close out this reading with, I guess, I'm seeing 3 more cards. Ooh, so first one is 10 of Cups. Let's see 2 more. Okay, Knight of Cups. And last card is the Star. Okay, so first of all, what I'm seeing here is a few things, right? First of all, if you're asking when, so let's say you want to know when this new love is coming, when you're gonna be ready, because someone here is very impatient, right? So work on being more patient, stable. But if you are wondering when it's going to happen, the Star here is Aquarius season. So that's end of January / February, right? So this could be important to you. Also, second thing is, don't wait on any kind of apology from the person from the past, because you are going to receive new love, new person who's going to come to you with the cup, with the offer. So hold on to that. Well, don't really wait on it, but don't wait on the past. It's going to be a new person with whom you are going to receive a 10 of cups, meaning happiness, maybe family, maybe blending families. You're just going to be very happy that you have accepted the offer from this new person. And they could be here in Aquarius also, but I'm seeing here is more about healing. So you will know that you're ready once you fully healed from the past. And also what I'm seeing is, we had here previously Temperance, right? So you previously, in your previous relationship, were putting yourself and into relationship, and you were doing all the work, blah blah blah. So that's no more, right? Forget about that, because now you will have so much to pour, and this person will be pouring to you, and all of the plants that you have been here watering, and you needed some more water, now you will have abundance of it, so you don't have to worry about that. And yeah, I think I've said everything that I needed to say. And I'm not feeling like tired at all. I'm actually feeling excited. So I think that you should be expecting this new adventure, whatever it is for you, around, like I said, maybe Aquarius season. If you're watching right now in Virgo season, maybe also Pisces, right? Because a lot of cups here, so like Aquarius / Pisces, so in winter time. Yeah, so, and also like I was saying, from 2021, so maybe exactly, maybe with the beginning of 2022, see how it all like ties in together. So with the beginning of the year, if you're interested in new love, that's where you can look out for it, in the beginning of 2022. So Aquarius, Pisces season, you're going to receive an offer. Look out for that. It's gonna make you really really happy. You're gonna recognize this person with the things that we have already discussed, and you're just gonna know, like, it's going to be something you don't have to question, you don't have to you don't have to be confused about. You're going to know, which is very important here. And yeah, with that being said, I think we're going to close out this reading. I really hope that this was helpful, and yeah, and claim this energy, and yeah, new love, great, or new adventures. Thank you so much, and have a great one.